Hey, welcome back to MVP Hot Wheels. This is Diesel Mac, and I got some pretty cool stuff in the mail. Obviously still wrapped up in these boxes. Some of them came from eBay and some from some Facebook auctions. So let's go ahead and dive in on there. Let's see, it looks like... Ooh, that's close. Almost made an accident on my hand. Just kidding. Alright, let's see, get this other side here. Dang, what the heck. And then, looks like in the front. I think we got enough over there. Alright. Some popcorn. Slide that back just a little bit. And let's see what we got underneath. A couple of Lucy's. Alright, I think that should be it. Yep. That is it for that box. Now, let's fully reveal what we got in the box. Alright, number one. Is this California Custom Caddy with the dark blue fenders instead of the normal gold, which is what you're going to see in both of these packages. So there you go. There's its normal state, all gold. How some of these got out without having gold fenders is beyond me. And then we have a Tampo variance of what this one's going to be compared to the other one with gold. So I think it's on the side here in the color. So we got the darker blue with the lighter blue, and you can see that where the Cal Custom is, you got darker blue with lighter blue on the right side. And this one is the darker blue. So I'm not sure if there's a lighter blue with the dark blue fenders there. But there you go. There's three variations. Pretty sure there was one there I didn't have. I didn't know if it was light or dark. But I know I don't have one of those two variations. The others may be extra. Let's put this trash back away. And we'll open the next box. Alright. Let's see. Let's open this one first. This one's from James. So appreciate it. This was a deal or no deal. Hoping he would have a few more, because he usually will put out a couple of Leos if he has them. So gives you a hint of what's in the box a little bit. Nicely packed. Here you go. I think that's the only thing in that box, if I remember right. Yep. So this cool Neat Streeter. So we'll pull it off the card. There we go. Get the tape off of it. If you leave this tape on too long, then you'll get that sticky remnant residue that will stay on there when you pull the tape off. So there you go. There is another variation of the Neat Streeter for Leo. There are tons of them. And so that one is pretty cool. I like the card art. I like the way the package is on these with the flames and stuff. So a lot of these are unpunched for whatever reason. So pretty cool. We'll go over them again here at the end. Alright, this one's from eBay. Although I think I've bought from him from off of Facebook. This is from Jason. There's some pretty cool cars in here. I tried to get some others, but man, some of the pricing, somebody figured out stuff was being sold. Let's see, what can I do with those? Get another box here so I don't make a huge mess. Just slide those into another box, which is actually where the first 3 cars came from, those California custom caddies. Alright, should be enough to get us into the cars, and you'll see that the packaging is somewhat similar. There's another one. Nice handful of cars in this particular box. You had some Ferrari. They had the convention Ferrari 308. Man, I don't know if anybody was watching that, but that was like $1,200. Super crazy high price, I think, for it. Somebody wanted that really bad. It was in good shape though, so that's one thing I'll say. Is these cars are, from what I saw in the pictures, are all in excellent condition. Blister full condition, pretty much. Whoa. Any more? There's another one in there. I think that was it. Yep. Alright, so there's actually one car in here that I didn't have. The rest will be extras and possibly some trade bait. There is a razor wheel, Solaire. Should be either 3 or 4 different castings here, with variations among them. Here is Mercedes 380 SEL. There's another one. There's that one. 3 Mercedes so far. I don't know what was going on there. Here's another variation of the Solaire. And I got these Solaires so I could check the bases against the ones that I have. There's a couple different base variations you could get on some of these. So that was kind of the goal for the Solaires. Although there is a tougher one in here also, and it would be really crazy if that tough one had a base variation. So that's what I'm hoping for. There's the Gold Ultra Hots for that one. We'll see if there's any base variations among these. I'll show you what I'm talking about. But they should be documented on the website, so you should be able to see them on mvphotwheels.com. There is another one. This one with Chrome Ultra Hots in a metallic blue. Here is a Chrome Ultra Hots in the Metal Flake blue. And that one is the one that's a little tougher with that tinted window. So we're going to check that base. Here's another 7-spoke. This one in the metallic blue. So we've got both colors there. Here is the in black. So if you're watching these, you probably have an idea of what I've got now between the three. I guess there's only the two castings. Here is a variation of the Mercedes. One of these two is what I was missing, the unpainted and painted base. So I'm missing one of those. That'll be going up in the Revealer's display case. Although it makes it uneven now, of course, so we'll have to figure that out. Here is the Ultra Hots in Metal Flake Blue with the clear window. And I think the rest of these will be the black ones. Yep. So there it is with the blue inside the Tampo instead of the purple. And there's potentially some base variations on these as well. And there is the tough one with the black window in purple. And I think this one's going to be the gold ultra hot version. Nope. This is the light blue. So I'll show you those a little closer here. Let me bring it on in a little bit. Scoot up. We'll do some zoom in so we can see the car. All right, so on the black one, you've got both colors of the blue. So dark blue and light blue. You can see here, these both have the same base. They have the Hot Wheels spelled out. Number 2 Solaire CX4, that's for the collector number series number they were a part of. And then the Bar Malaysia Mattel Link 1983. Here is both of the purples, but this one has the black window instead of the yellow tinted. And these all have exactly the same base. So the number 2 Solaire and number 2 Solaire. So all the same base on those. So I will check those. You could get a Hot Wheels logo on one of the blue ones, the later blue ones, I think. You could find a Hot Wheels logo on, but I'll look at some of those. Some of them will have no name from earlier before they put the 2 Solaire. Some will have just a Solaire if it's really early, which I don't think any of the black ones did. All right, let's take a look at these here. So we have Hot Wheels logo with Fresh Malaysia on that one. Same deal on the tinted window. So you got tinted and clear windows on the Metal Flake Blue. These are all Chrome Ultra Hots. Here's that metallic blue to kind of give you a difference on the color there. And that one has the Hot Wheels logo as well. Then we get into the gold Ultra Hots. You can see here that's got the Hot Wheels logo. That one's the Metal Flake Blue. We've got a lace wheel. And that one's got the China base on it, because that one probably came from the Power Pavement Pounders or Long Haulers or something like that. Got the Razor wheel with the Malaysia base with the Hot Wheels logo. So there's Razor wheels, or saw blade as some people like to call them. We have one of the 7 spokes. That one again with the Hot Wheels logo. And that one with the Hot Wheels logo. So all have the same base. That's pretty cool. There are some base variances, but those are the 2, Metal Flake Blue and Metallic Blue. And then, like I said, we have the 2 Mercedes here with the unpainted base and the painted base. So, like I said, one of those is what I was missing. So this one will be extra, but I'll put this in with the casting. And I'll put my missing variation, I think, is the unpainted base with the series. All right, I'm gonna zoom out just a little bit and take another look at this. Leo in black, got the red scoop in there, still sitting up above the hood, which is could be problematic. Let's see here, you can see that India base, it's upside down, but there you go. Shows where that's made in India. And just the white Tampo stripes and stars on the back for that one. And then again, these three also came from Jason from eBay. The light blue and dark blue, excuse me, with gold fenders, and then this dark blue fender. And hopefully you can see that in the color there with the it's not black or nothing, but there's the haul. So thanks, Jason. Awesome stuff. Thanks, James, for the Leo. And I got some really awesome stuff from Jeff. I'm not sure when that box will ship out. Unfortunate with him and his dog. I feel him. I got Diesel Dog here. He's sad for him too. So whatever we could do to help out with that. So if you are on his page, I'm sure you know all about it, but he's got a really tough decision to make with, you know, an animal and surgery, and whether or not that could be resolved or not. So I feel for him. So I'm keeping you in my thoughts there, Jeff, and I'm sure a lot of people are as well, including Diesel Dog over here. So but here's what I got. Over the last week, work has been going great. I've been integrating well into the team, and things are going well. I understand a lot more of the production that we are doing. So if Kyle's watching this, he just talked about some of the fire suppression safety stuff that he's into. We make fireproofing concrete at this new place that I work at, which is pretty cool. And it's going pretty well. I also got some time outside yesterday, so no videos, unfortunately, but got the last of this big tree trunk that I cut down quite a while ago, finally all cut up. Got the fire going, trying to get some of that burn up, get out of the way, and clean up the yard. So I still have the other half of my lift to put on, so hopefully next weekend, although they're calling for rain. It was calling for rain on and off this weekend, so I didn't want to attempt it because I'm working out on the gravel and stuff, so it's no fun to do that in the rain. But yeah, so lots of things going on. A lot of time with work, just trying to get familiar with it and get things situated. So but hopefully things will flatten out a little bit, and I'll get into a better routine of creating some videos, getting some stuff on eBay, doing some more stuff on Facebook, not eBay, my website, and getting stuff on Facebook. So I got a card, I got to figure out a card to open today. If I can get time for it, I will probably rip this one later because it is Sunday. So I'll probably get pictures of this, add it to the website, and rip this one. If not, we'll do something, or maybe this neat streeter, I don't know. We'll see. Whatever I'm in the mood for, I'll do a video. Maybe if I have enough time, we'll do 2 videos, or we'll open up 2 things. So, but love to see what you guys open. Let me know which variation was your favorite that I got in today, or your favorite casting, the Solaire, the Cadillac, the Mercedes, or the neat streeter, in the comments down below. And I still got some stuff to work towards to get the casting videos that have been requested, so I will see if I can set aside some time for that. But thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed what you saw. Hit that like button. Of course, I'll continue doing my mail calls and everything, but I should be adding in some casting calls or some other videos, so within hopefully by next weekend. But yeah, and I got some pretty crazy stuff from Jeff, so those will be coming probably a couple weeks from now. We'll see how it goes, but look forward to those as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, bye.